In this video, we are going to be focusing on how to factor trinomials with a leading coefficient of 1. So an example is if you have y equals 1x squared plus 3x minus 10. This is our leading coefficient of 1, and if you have that, you can just factor using a diamond problem. Diamond problem is where you have numbers on the left and the right side. You multiply them to get the top number, and you add them to get the bottom number. So for factoring, we want to reverse that. We know that we want to multiply to negative 10, so that goes on top. We know we want to add to 3, so that goes in bottom. So you just think about the two numbers that do so, which would be 5 and a negative 2, and that helps you create your factors for x squared plus 3x minus 10, which would be x plus 5 and x minus 2. So a couple quick examples. If we have x squared minus 5x minus 14, then as you create your diamond problem, all you need to do is put your negative 14 in the top, and then you put your negative 5 in the bottom, and you think about what your factors are. What are the numbers that multiply to negative 14 and add up to a negative 5, and those would be negative 7 and a positive 2. So our factors for x squared minus 5x minus 14 would be x minus 7 and x plus 2. X squared minus 13 plus 36, same idea. Create your diamond problem. The number here, that constant 36, is what we need to multiply by. The number with the x is what we need to add to, which would be negative 13. And that means that those two numbers would be a negative 9 and a negative 4, because the two negatives multiply to be a positive, and then they would add to a negative. So your factored version would be x minus 9 and x minus 4. Question number 3, 1x squared plus 11x plus 24. Create your diamond problem. So then you are going to be multiplying to 24, and then you will be adding to a positive 11. And so those two numbers would be a positive 8 and a positive 3 to multiply to 24 and add to 11. And so thus your factored version would be x plus 8 and x plus 3. So in all these examples, it's a 1x squared in every single problem. That allows you to just do it with the diamond problem and to determine what your factors are going to be. This question 4, here you have a greatest common factor of 4x out front. X squared minus 5x plus 6 can still be factored, so that's why we still need a diamond problem, where we're now going to multiply to a positive 6, and we're going to add to a negative 5. And those factors would be a negative 2 and a negative 3. So as you write out your factored version, don't forget to include your greatest common factor of 4x out front, and then x minus 2 and x minus 3 as your completely factored version. All right, so with a leading 1, all you need is a diamond problem. Complete that, and then make sure to write out your factors. Thank you.